Hey guys, it's Steph. I'm here with my guest Will from Chef 689.
Hi, how's it going?
Today we are going to be discussing a topic that I'm asked about a lot and I've never made an official video addressing, which is being bullied in high school.
Bad news.
You have a lot of experience with this.
Yeah, unfortunately. What happened to me was kind of like the norm, but I think the reality is that there are some people that do go through some really awful stuff.
When you were being bullied, was it mostly because you were gay?
Vast majority of my bullying happened when I was in elementary school. And I don't know if, I don't really think that elementary school kids have really an idea of like what's gay and what's straight. I was different enough for them to make a target of me. It was every day. I would come home with bruises and cuts all the time because of like I would be beaten on the bus with rocks. Whenever you're treated like that, you always want to go to someone for help. But I had a pretty unsupportive father who just told me to man up. And my mom, I didn't want to tell my mom because I didn't want her to get involved because then that would make everything worse and then I would be a mama's boy. So it's like you're kind of in a lose-lose situation.
Unfortunately, with the LGBT community, 81.9% of LGBTQ+ students have reported being bullied either verbally, physically. 1/3 of LGBT students actually have reported skipping class because they felt unsafe due to their sexual orientation or gender expression.
Been there.
I think a really important thing to realize is even if it was years ago, those are your most impressionable years and it stays with you.
Yes, it does.
I never had the big bully experience until actually my senior year of high school.
Really?
When I came out, I had a girl corner me and push me against the wall and say I better keep my dyke self away from her. If I even looked at her or any of her friends, that she would beat me up.
Almost the exact opposite scenario with me. I got all of my bullying whenever I was a little kid, but the second I came out, I never received any flack for it.
Really?
Yeah, it was I grew up in a very rural part of Florida. Actually, we're both from Florida.
Floridians.
Yeah, Floridians, yeah. But very different parts of the state. I grew up in a very rural town where there was only one high school. So you would expect that whenever I came out as gay, I would receive a lot of flack for it. But I think because I kind of exuded so much confidence about who I was and I was really sure and proud of who I was, that I wasn't a target anymore.
The thing about bullying, especially like you said you didn't want to tell your mom. I remember when I was bullied, I didn't want to report to anyone. A big thing is that everyone is always afraid to tell, and you're always told to tell, but it's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, definitely. Everything.
An important thing I think to realize is that those who have gone to a teacher or a guidance counselor versus a parent have been able to secure that confidentiality. Then again, every situation is different, but when stuff like that goes on, the only way it is going to eventually stop is if we speak out about it.
And that's why I feel like what we do is so important. And that's why whenever I get asked about my bullying experience, I think that it's really important to share it, to let other people know that are going through similar situations that they're not alone. It always gets better, especially whenever you don't have those people in your life anymore. And I know it seems like forever right now, but they're all gone. I felt like I was always going to be shunned away because I was different. And here I am, like, I'm loving it.
And you're helping people through your experiences.
Yeah, it is really important that you talk to someone. Keeping it in can destroy you. And I remember the moment when I was in 10th grade and I wasn't dealing with any bullying at the time, but I was dealing with coming to terms with who I was. And I did seek out a guidance counselor for the first time in like years. And just going to her, she gave me the best advice that anyone has ever given me. And it's that you are the only one in charge of your own happiness. It's not anyone else's responsibility on this earth to make you happy. It's you. Your parents, they keep you safe. They keep you secure. Your friends don't owe you anything. It's you that owe yourself your own happiness. And I think that's incredibly important to remember.
Going to a counselor or an adult isn't a sign of weakness because you have to go to someone else. It's having the strength to realize you need
strength.
more people.
Yeah.
Life's hardest battles are given to the strongest warriors.
Ooh. Well, I like that.
Thank you. Ooh. If you are being bullied or see someone being bullied, speak out about it. As difficult as it is in the present moment, in the long run, it will help you and benefit you so much more. In the description, I'm going to have Will's channel, and I'm also going to have some links for Safe Schools, the Trevor Project, Glesson, and other resources for anti-bullying. Thank you so much for being here today.
My pleasure.
Don't forget to subscribe to his channel and check it out. If you've ever experienced or witnessed bullying, leave a comment below discussing it, or if you have any tips or resolutions, be sure to share. We can make an educational discussion about it. I love you all. Have a fantastic day.
Bye.